You haven't seen Wicked yet?
No, I'm seeing it this weekend.
You're not a fan.
Wow.
I'm a fan.
You love it?
You a fan, you a fan,
So,
you a fan.
All right. This is what I want to talk about. 800-409-9393. Are you Googling Act 2? So this is something that I wasn't aware of. The movie's in 2 different parts. You know, it was a play.
Mm-hmm.
So Act 1 and Act 2. The movie's only Act 1. Did you guys know that?
I did not.
Yes.
No? Yeah?
I did.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it yet, though.
All right. So my family is very much so into plays and whatnot. And I like it too. It's fun.
I love them.
This one is my brother's favorite. And my brother is my parents' favorite. So he gets whatever he wants. We've seen Wicked maybe 5,000 times. Like, I've seen it 1 billion times. And I have not seen it, though, in like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I genuinely don't know what happens in Act 2. Like, I know what happens, but I don't know, like, the little parts.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't remember who the Tin Man is and the Scarecrow, like, who turns into it. I don't know which one Bach turns into, right? Bach?
I've actually never seen the musical either. So I
You haven't seen the musical?
Yeah, neither
Yeah.
have I.
Really?
You guys are so unpopular.
Yeah, you are.
So I can't help you because I've never seen it.
All right. So my question is with this, and it happened to be with Penguin as well, is 800-409-9393. We have such a long time. We have exactly 1 year until Wicked Part 2 releases.
Whoa.
Will you be Googling Part 2 before, though?
I would have Googled it.
Or are you
going
gonna
to
sit and wait?
In the movie theater in the seat, Googling it.
I thought about Googling it because we've got so long. I've already
Yeah.
seen it, so I already know, but I don't remember. That's it. Like, I genuinely do not remember who turned, because someone turns into the Tin Man, someone turns into the Scarecrow. It's very obvious who the Lion is. I don't know, though, who the other 2 is. See, I don't want to say too much because then it will spoil things, but someone is someone else's father, and I gotta confirm that person is their father, because I think I remember it, but I don't really remember it. I was going to Google it until I watched The Penguin. Has anyone seen The Penguin so far?
Yes,
No.
I love the Penguin.
Okay, so The Penguin is the new Batman TV show. The Penguin, obviously based off of all the comic books and everything,
Yeah.
different characters hop into the show. I wanted to Google who these people were because I'm like, well, what villain is this? What villain is that? If I Googled a certain person, I would have found out their fate in the show.
Yep.
I did not Google it. I'm happy I didn't Google it because when it happened, I'm like, man, if I saw that online before I watched it, I'd be mad. The difference, though, is I binge watched all of The Penguin in one day.
This you got to wait a year.
This I got to wait a year.
You got to Google it, bro.
Is anyone waiting? Does anyone not know what happens in part 2? Because I kind of want to be like you. I kind of want to sit here and just, but it is really, really, really hard
Yes.
to not peek behind the curtain.
You know, I am the
see the
spoiler alert or spoiler girl. Like, I will, even with watching The Penguin, it was so good that it gave my heart would race and I would get anxiety that I would have to know what was going on in the next scene. So I was literally watching it and looking at what was going on. It was very accurate on Wikipedia, too.
Jed, we've always said that Ashley's a little crazy for that, even though we love Ashley. Ashley's the leader of the show, but she's a little crazy for that. Knowing, though, that there's a full year that you have to wait, would you be Googling the end of this?
No, I
No.
can't.
The
Still.
information
No.
is already out there, though.
I understand that. However, Joe and I are huge Marvel fans, for example. When Avengers Endgame came out, or was about to come out, or after like Infinity War until Endgame, we had what, a year and a half?
Yeah, but you
until...
couldn't Google anything. You didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. The comic books are out there, brother.
I don't think, though. I don't think that this had to deal with the comics.
I think
this was their own unique story.
Was it? I thought they were all based off the comics. That's why I never did any of the comic strips or anything like that, because I didn't want the movie to be spoiled for me.
Allie, who we love, Allie, who's got like the Joe Show Facebook page and everything.
Yeah.
Allie, you say you say do not Google it.
No, I mean, there's no point. I mean, if you know the show, you're gonna read all the books. You're gonna know the script. You're gonna see the movie. I mean, the musical a million cajillion times. everybody that we went with, they all like has still been listening to the music since we left. And even we had told the guys, we were like, oh, we're going to go to Gladiator 2 if we don't like it. And we're like, okay, none of the guys got up. They loved it.
In other words, you saw Wicked.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? And we saw it opening weekend.
Look at you go. And
All of us show people went. Like there were like 20 of us. You guys didn't see our post?
oh, really?
That's
no,
so cool.
I did not. I love that.
No,
But
friends
seeing
at
as,
the
but
theater,
seeing
we
as,
all went
but seeing as
together.
though you saw it, will you Google part 2 to figure out what happened?
Nope. I already know what
Ah.
happened because I read the book and I've seen the musical a billion times.
Well, can you tell me
I know
what
who the
happens
Tin Man
then?
is. I know
Can you
who
just
the
tell me?
Gecko is.
The Tin Man's got to be. He needs a heart.
Yes.
Don't tell him. He's
I'm
got to
not
wait.
going to tell you
I
on air
think
'cause
it's
I'm not
Bach.
spoiling for the
I
rest.
think it's Bach, but I might be wrong. All right, Allie. Always great talking to you.
Yes.
I
Come on.
really
Google
want to
it.
Google it.
Google it. You're
Well,
still
figure
going to
it
watch
out.
it.
And it's very good, by the way.
I'm going to go see it.
How about you Google it and you tell me?
No, I'm not
Then
gonna
it's
do
not
that.
like I
Nah,
Googled
you
it,
Google
and then I
it.
can get mad at
You
you and say,
crazy.
well, why did you,
Nah.
you just spoiled it for me. Why did you do that? I wasn't going to spoil it for myself.